swooping it out of the face of this earth, literally. So stop bullshitting yourself and start accepting AI the way it should be, the way you need.
When it comes to refining the concept of creativity, which is the core of a tattoo studio, right? I mean, that's the service and the product that we deliver. So in this case, it is very important that how we are manipulating AI to our benefit. It's not like we are asking AI to create something for us. I mean, yeah, you can might as well go ahead, but it is very important to understand how AI can help you enhance or improve the output that we get. I have been watching all our fellow artists who are exceptional in their own way, and all I can see is that we still have that. I mean, we've come down all the way from hammering tattoo machines to faint, soundless pen machines as well today as we use it. But if we are making advancement in technology in terms of the machine, in terms of the equipment, why not accept the technology when it is offering itself right on your fucking plate? Why would you not accept it then? Where is the ego? I mean, how is the ego coming in between them? Because exclusively when it comes to the creativity part, I totally get it that any artist is a little touchy about it, but you need to accept the fact that we are moving ahead with technology. What you could, any artist who is like 10, 15, 20 years since the inception of the industry in this country, I would say that we've hammered a lot. We have literally hammered the shit out of it. So it's about time that we realize that just the way we have moved from the basic hammer machines to rotary to penless to pen machines, and all the entire evolution of technology that we've had over the years, even with the ink, for a matter of fact, which is the key factor, which is the external pigment that is going inside your skin, right? So that has also evolved, like, over the years. So if all of this has evolved, why not to the extent of creativity? My question is that if we can adapt to new school machines, leaving behind our coil machines, how can we not accept the fact that it can also help us in designing? I'm not asking you to pick up shit from Pinterest or whatever. I mean, Pinterest is an excellent source. I don't understand why people so look down upon it. The creative integrity, whatever bullshit that is. But I strongly feel that it is very important nowadays, especially in India, where the industry itself is still evolving, it's still learning. Maybe we have a lot of tattoo artists and studios all over the place, but at the end of the day, you need to realize that our audience, our clients, right, they need the education as well. I mean, there's a reason why I decided I chose my name. I mean, a couple of decades back as Ink Preacher, right? I used to be, my alias used to be Tita Tao, but then I switched to Ink Preacher, because eventually I realized that it is the mass that needs to learn. It's not just the artist. Any form of art, you take it furnitures, you take it automobiles, or any industry, it took time to evolve over a period, right? Same with tattooing. I mean, in India, it has barely been a couple of decades. Now you tell me, automobiles, It started way back in 60s. In India, I'm talking about 50s, 60s. So I'm talking about industries being built and creating an entire ecosystem. So this is what I'm talking about, the tattoo industry, where I believe it has barely stepped into the second decade. I mean, yeah, we've just passed the second decade into the third decade, for the fact. And it is very important for us to realize as artists as well that it is not I mean, this is one of the few industries where I feel the client is usually not right. I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but that's how I feel, that's how I see it, because this is something that we are pursuing on a day-to-day basis, right? Like, just like a very simple anecdote I'm going to share, where I can tell, I always tell my clients that if you're sitting here for like more than 2.5-3 hours, respect. We are trained to do that on a daily basis. We can do it. But for any other person, if you ask them to just sit there for 1.5, 2, 3 hours, just not moving, just stuck your hand out or something, and you're just doing it, that's the greatest favor anybody can do you, like, just to deliver your art. I mean, that's where automatically you should reduce your your price to like 20%, because the person is sitting and doing you a big favor. Yeah, of course they're getting a timeless art for the rest of their life, but come on, no shitting, man. You get to deliver the right art at the right time, because that person is at his or her pace, right? I mean, matching up with you. So it is very important. And I'm sure we have all come across those people who are not so cool and calm, quite tedious, in other words. So of course, I strongly feel that AI has tremendous scope in this industry if we envision it the right way. You cannot bring your ego and your creative integrity and all that bullcrap in the middle, because it doesn't really make any sense. Grow up, educate yourself, learn to speak better. In fact, the most important thing is to have the right line of thought. If you have the right line of thought, only then can you guide or direct anything, for that matter, especially AI. AI is just a little baby. I mean, it's like a fucking Einstein baby, yeah. Because AI is something that can grasp everything from you and analyzed everything around you, which you can't even fathom, and then it spits back at you on your face. No kidding. I mean, you just need to know how to think and deal with it. This is the first, then comes this. So yeah, it's quite extravagant. It's quite what should I say? I mean, I don't know how many of you know that it requires a lot of energy. I mean, energy beyond what we can imagine. Every prompt, every move, it is consuming tons of water. So yeah, man, have respect for that much at least. I mean, don't just blabber bullshit. Have respect. You're every time you blabber shit, you have no idea how much energy you're swooping it out of the face of this earth, literally. So stop bullshitting yourself and start accepting AI the way it should be, the way you need to. And stop blabbering crap, man. Not worth it. Misinforming the audience is the biggest, is the greatest dosh. Mahadoshi you become. That's not right. Do your study. Do If you have this much knowledge, don't think there isn't enough knowledge away from that, out of that. There is more. Whatever decision you're making based on this, what you have. But you got to realize there's far more which you could possibly acquire, would have made your decision even better. Yeah. So I hope all of this makes some sense. If it doesn't, I don't really give a fuck. Cheers.